Hi, I'm Leon, the founder of Audio Advice. This video is all about the latest upgrades to some of the most popular pieces from Bluesound. What is pretty incredible to me is they've made some major improvements and have not raised the price. That's just fantastic. I thought it would be fun to take a look at the updates they did that took what was already some exceptional tech and made it even better. For those of you who do not know anything about Bluesound, I will first get into their two most popular pieces to help you understand why these are some of our favorites at Audio Advice. When music started moving from physical discs to content stored on a hard drive, there was a big change in the audio industry. Companies like Sonos came on the scene with a great user interface along with pretty decent sounding gear that made listening to your computer audio files easy and simple. Then we saw smaller, more high-performance brands like Name get into the same category, offering up the very best performance for computer audio. Later, as streaming music emerged, this category of music products exploded in popularity. Over a decade ago, Bluesound was introduced with a goal to offer up gear that was in between the entry-level products and the very best. Lindbrook is the parent company of Bluesound, and you may be familiar with them as the owner of NAD, a company who for decades has made great sounding audio gear that's of very good value. The results were some Bluesound pieces that were a pretty big audio level up from the likes of Sonos, but nowhere near the price range of units from companies like Name. The two main units from Bluesound are called a Node and a POWERNODE. These have gone through what is now 4 updates as technology has improved. The Node is a streaming unit you can add to any home audio system just like a CD player. It can access audio files on your network, including high-res, use Apple AirPlay 2, has two-way adaptX Bluetooth, plus works with just about all of the major streaming services including Spotify, Tidal, Qobuz, Deezer, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, and many more. It can also play back MQA files and works great with Roon. The Node also gives you one more audio input that can either be a digital or analog input, plus you get a subwoofer out. And unlike many units that just give you a fixed sub out, the Bluesound app gives you the ability to fine-tune the crossover. Some people use the Node with a separate power amplifier, as you can change its output to be variable out for this use case. If you take a Node and add power to it, you get the POWERNODE. The POWERNODE is designed to just add a pair of speakers and is basically like a small streaming integrated amplifier. Another great part about Bluesound is that it's similar to Sonos is the fact you can put many units in your home and group them together in sync for whole house music. This is really simple to use in the app and allows you to have the same sound or different sound playing all across your home. Now I'll get into the updates for 2021. DAC stands for Digital to Analog Converter and is a critical component that has a big impact on the sound. The Node goes from a Burr Brown 5122 24-bit 192K DAC to a 5242 fully balanced DAC that is 32-bit 384K compatible. By having a fully balanced design, the signal-to-noise ratio improves to 113 dB. That is quiet. Interestingly, the POWERNODE got this same upgrade in its last generation, so the only DAC change is in the Node, which gets improved to the same level as the POWERNODE. With every music streaming application to have some kind of new twist, it's quite the challenge for a hardware manufacturer to have enough processing power for every application. Both units get upgraded to a state-of-the-art quad-core 1.8 GHz ARM Cortex A53 processor. That's a mouthful of tech specs, but it should future-proof them for a very long time. The POWERNODE already had one more combination analog-digital mini-plug input and also had an HDMI input that worked with both ARC and eARC. HDMI ARC is just a great system. If you have a TV that has HDMI ARC output, you can connect a player to that jack and it sends the audio back down the HDMI cable, but more importantly allows the TV remote to control the volume and power of the unit. The POWERNODE did not get any changes as it already had the HDMI ARC connection, but the Node had this great feature added to it for 2021. The Node and POWERNODE have had their top panel completely changed. They both used to have basic volume, up, down, pause, mute, and skip function buttons. For 2021, they get a brand new glass top that has a proximity sensor. It will stay dark until it sees close motion. The volume control is upgraded to a slider, skip and back are still there, and play pause is now a cool blue button. But the best part is the addition of 5 presets you can configure in the Bluesound app. You can add a favorite playlist or radio station to a preset and simply access it without even having to open up the app. Yes, you could just walk up to your node or power node, touch a preset, then control the volume right from the top. Pretty cool. I just love this feature. Both units also get a new eggshell type finish that should be great for environments where there's a lot of humidity. And as I said earlier, the price stayed the same. To help you make sure you're looking at brand new models, the new node is called the N130 and the new power node is the N330. Being the audio geek I am, I set up the current node and this new model to compare them. I use the exact same transparent audio cables on each unit. Using Rune, I started up the same track about 10 seconds apart so I could easily flip back and forth between the two. Well, that bombed out instantly because the new node was much louder in fixed output, probably due to the ballast DAC. I then put them both in variable output and used some pink noise tones to balance the levels perfectly. I then used a variety of my favorite test tracks, and it's clear the new model is superior. The biggest thing I heard was more subtle details in voices and instruments. I could just hear more emotions in voices on the newer model. If you're using your node in a pretty revealing system, I feel it would be worth upgrading. However, if you're using it for whole house background music or just casual listening, you're probably good to stay put. Although the proximity display and presets are pretty cool. I love that Bluesound did all these updates and did not increase the price of what is already the best value streamer on the market under $1,000. If you have any more questions on the new nodes or actually anything related to home theater or home audio, please reach out to us at audioadvice.com via chat, email or phone, or visit one of our showrooms in the Carolinas. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and hit that bell so you'll be notified when we come out with great new content related to high performance audio and home theater. Thanks for watching.